I'm sure you have heard of this term called the blue zones in the world. If you're someone who loves to read about health, know more about longevity and biohacking, this is something anyone out there would be aware of. What are the blue zones actually? These are places on our planet, on Earth, where people are actually living up till 90s, 100s and beyond that. And it's not just the number. It's not like how long are they living, but how well are they living. And I want to correlate this topic with the topic of supplementation, which is so abundant around us today. It's so much marketing and so much out there, people get confused. So let's try and understand what is happening in the blue zones. Are people really depending on supplements? I don't think so. Life is way too simple over there. If these people were depending on supplements, I think anywhere there would be too many pharmacies in these blue zones, which are not there. They could be having multiple packages or couriers of multivitamins delivered there, but that is also not the case. So what are they doing actually? Let's figure out what their principles are and how they live. They live very simply. To start with, food is very simple. They eat more plant-based food. They eat very local, very seasonal. They're not fussing too much about superfoods or obsessing over proteins or thinking about calorie counting. They're not worried about the macros and micros. In fact, a few of them may have a certain few deficiencies which they really don't care about. But life is rather simple when you talk about the food front. Now, second pillar of health, which is movement. Movement is definitely inbuilt into their routines. How? They wake up, they take care of their housework, they're walking a lot. There are probably hills or, upper tracks which they take every day to get groceries home or take their kids to school or get to work. They could be cycling or simply taking some public transports. Unlike us who are mostly in cars, we don't move much. And to be honest, I'm not blaming anyone out here. We do have the pollution issue in India and the temperature issue, and our geography is such that it doesn't permit too much of movement outdoors. But these people, they are definitely blessed with the geography as well. They do walk and spend a lot of time outdoors. They are gardening as well. There's a lot of up and down movement, waking up, sitting up and down on the floor, cleaning their houses. It's a lot of activity. So movement becomes a natural part which is throughout the day. It's scattered. It's not just that 1 hour in the gym. So you don't even need a gym membership over there. I think they are very active overall. Third thing, stress might be there, but they do not let it become chronic stress. They're not eliminating it, but managing it very well. How? By keeping a slower daily rhythm. They're not rushing to do tasks. They are simply following a simple routine. Wake up, do your job, keep a clear separation between work and rest times. And that keeps your stress at bay. The families are also responsible in a certain way for their own roles. Children do their job, the older people have a certain set of exercises or things to do in the house, and the young ones or the adults who are taking care of the household, mostly by the financial support system, are doing their own work. So there's a segregation of work. Everyone doesn't have to do everything. And if I talk about loneliness, now social connection, which is a very important pillar of our health. These people live together, they eat together with families, they have mandatory dinner or some meals which they're eating with the family. That improves your connection with your family so much, it makes you feel valued and needed. And loneliness is actually number one reason for depression, which causes early aging and even death. This is worse than smoking in some cases. Last point I want to talk about is that feeling valued or needed in your community. That means you have certain roles towards your community. Any person who is mentally sharp or who has some things to tackle or offer to a society always stays emotionally resilient. So where do supplements actually fit into our daily lives or routines? Now you just have to understand if there's a deficiency, especially of any important vitamin or essential elements, you can cover that with a medication. If you are thinking of a supplement as a supporting tool to the right foundation of correct food, you can think of it. If it is medically required, approved by your doctor and prescribed to you, you can take a supplement. But do not think of it as a replacement to real food, daily movement, stress management, good sleep and social connection. This is the true longevity stack. Nothing can break the basics away and give you health if you're thinking a supplement could do that for you. Now, if you're thinking of adding even one more supplement to your routine, think about these questions first. Am I eating well? Am I moving enough every day? Am I managing my stress well? Am I sleeping well? And am I connected to my family and friends?